Have you ever looked up at a dark, stormy sky, heart racing at the distant rumble of thunder, and wondered how a single bolt of lightning, bright enough to light up the night for miles, can suddenly streak across the clouds? It seems almost magical, a flash of pure energy splitting the sky, but the science behind lightning is just as awe-inspiring as the sight itself. Lightning begins with a thunderstorm. As warm air rises from the ground, it carries moisture high into the atmosphere, where it cools and condenses into clouds. These clouds grow taller and darker, swelling with millions of tiny water droplets and ice particles. Within the cloud, something incredible starts to happen. The rising air currents push the lighter ice crystals upward, while the heavier water droplets and hailstones fall downward. This movement creates a lot of friction. And just like rubbing your hands together makes them warm, the friction inside the cloud causes an electric charge to build up. The cloud begins to separate these charges. The top of the cloud becomes positively charged, while the bottom becomes negatively charged. But nature always seeks balance. As the negative charges in the cloud grow stronger, they start to push away the negative charges on the ground below, causing the ground to become positively charged. This difference in charge between the cloud and the ground sets the stage for something dramatic. When the charge difference becomes too great, a silent tension builds in the air, an invisible standoff between sky and earth. The atmosphere strains under the growing electrical pressure until, in a sudden, violent moment, the air can no longer hold back the fury. A small channel of ionized air, called a step leader, zigzags its way down from the cloud, crackling softly as it slices through the sky. Simultaneously, a surge of positive charge called a streamer races upward from the ground, leaping from the tallest objects like trees, buildings, or even a person caught in the open. When they collide, there's an explosive flash, a dazzling burst of energy that rips through the storm with a soundless roar until thunder's echo rolls in moments later. The air, normally an insulator, can't hold back the electricity anymore. A small channel of ionized air called a step leader zigzags its way down from the cloud, almost too fast for the eye to see. At the same time, a surge of positive charge called a streamer races up from the ground, often leaping from the tallest objects like trees, buildings, or even people standing out in the open. In a breathtaking instant, when the step leader and streamer finally connect, an intense electric current surges between them. The sky ignites in a blinding flash of lightning, a crackling ribbon of energy that seems to tear the storm apart. But there's more. That flash of lightning superheats the air around it to about 30,000 Kelvin. That's 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. The sudden heating causes the air to expand violently, creating a shockwave that we hear as thunder. Since light travels faster than sound, we see the lightning before we hear the thunder, but both come from the same explosive event. Interestingly, lightning doesn't only strike from clouds to the ground, and these other forms can be surprisingly rare and unpredictable. Sometimes it happens within the cloud itself, as positive and negative charges jostle for balance. It can even strike from the cloud up into the sky, a rare phenomenon known as upward lightning. These extraordinary forms of lightning are a reminder that the storm above us is far more complex and unpredictable than it might seem. Scientists are still unraveling all the mysteries of lightning, including how it can produce X-rays and gamma rays, bursts of energy more often associated with stars and black holes. So, the next time a storm rolls in and the sky lights up, you'll know there's a world of electric activity happening above you. What looks like a simple flash is really a fierce battle of charges, a dance of ice and water, and a sudden spectacular release of energy that reminds us of the incredible power of nature.
Got a question about how something really works? Drop it in the comments and we might cover your topic in our next video.